Hello friends, welcome all of you in Rayat Online School Education for Junior College project. In previous video, we completed second topic of physics, that is mechanical properties of fluids. So today we start next topic of the physics. So today we start the third topic of physics, and the name of this topic, it is the kinetic theory of gases and radiation. So let's see the point of this topic. So first we see today's discussion point. So today we discuss the first point, it is the gas laws. Second point of discussion, it is ideal gas equation or the equation of state, and the third today's discussion point, it is pressure exerted by the gas. So today we focus on the 3 points: gas laws, ideal gas equation and pressure exerted by the gas. So let's see one by one. So first we see the gas laws. There are 3 different gas laws. First one, it is the Boyle's law. Second law, it is the Charles law. And the third law, it is the Gay-Lussac's law. 3 laws: Boyle's law, Charles law and the Gay-Lussac's law. So let's see one by one statement and the mathematical form of these gas laws. So first we see it is the Boyle's law. The statement of the Boyle's law, it is at constant temperature the pressure P, that means pressure capital P of a gas, varies inversely with its volume. So in mathematical form, Boyle's law can be represented as volume inversely proportional to the pressure when constant temperature. So we can write Boyle's law in this way. That means PV is equals to constant. Remember, in this Boyle's law, temperature kept remains constant. That means PV is equals to constant. So this one is the first gas law. It is the Boyle's law. Let's see the next law. Next law, it is the Charles law. Let's see statement. Volume occupied by a fixed amount of gas is directly proportional to its absolute temperature if the pressure remains constant. Remember, in the Charles law, pressure remains constant. So in mathematical form, Charles law can be written as V, that means volume proportional to the temperature when pressure remains constant. This one is the Charles law. Let's see the third law. Third law, it is the Gay-Lussac's law. Statement for this law, it is pressure of a given mass of gas varies directly with its absolute temperature of the gas when volume is kept constant. Remember, in the Gay-Lussac's law, volume is kept constant. So this law can be represented in mathematical form. It is pressure proportional to the temperature when volume kept constant. So we see the 3 laws: Boyle's law, Charles law and the Gay-Lussac law. So let's see the next point of this topic. It is the equation of state, or we can call it as the ideal gas equation. So here let P1, V1 and T1 be the pressure, volume and temperature of n mole of a gas. Suppose a gas heated at constant pressure, so its temperature becomes capital T and volume becomes V2. So as we know that by the Charles law, we can write the equation, that means V2 by V1 is equals to T divided by the T1. So outside taking the T term, we have to get V2 by V1 into the T1. Suppose again the gas is heated at constant volume, so its temperature becomes T2 and pressure becomes P2. So we know that by the Gay-Lussac's law, we can write the equation P2 by P1 is equals to T2 divided by the T. So outside taking the temperature term, we have to rearrange this equation. We have to get capital T is equals to P1 by P2 into the T2. So this one is the by the Charles law equation and this one is the by the Gay-Lussac's law equation. So these equation equating, we can write in this way. V2 by V1 into T1 is equals to P1 by P2 into the T2. So rearranging this equation, we again simplifying this, we have to get P1 V1 by T1 is equals to P2 V2 divided by the T2. So simply we can write pressure into the volume is proportional to the temperature. So equation of state or ideal gas equation we can write in this way. That means PV is equals to N times RT, where R it is the universal gas constant. This one is the equation of state or the ideal gas equation. So this ideal gas equation we can represent in the two format, that means in terms of the Avogadro number and in terms of the Boltzmann constant. So let's see first ideal gas equation in terms of the Avogadro's number. We know that the ideal gas equation, that means PV is equals to N times RT. So here small n becomes the number of moles having the formula, that means mass of the gas, that means capital M, divided by the molar mass, that means M of 0, which is nothing but in terms of capital N divided by the N of A. So putting the values in this equation, we have to write ideal gas equation in the new format, that means PV is equals to N divided by the N of A into the RT. This one is the ideal gas equation in terms of the Avogadro's number. So in the second format, ideal gas equation in terms of the Boltzmann's constant. We seen in the previous slide, PV is equals to N divided by NA into the R of T. So rearranging this term, we have to get PV is equals to N into the bracket R divided by N of A into the capital T. So we can write this equation in the new format, that means PV is equals to N times K of B into the T, where K of B it is called as the Boltzmann's constant having the value, that means R divided by the N of A. So this one is the PV is equals to N of K of B into the T. This one is the ideal gas equation in terms of the Boltzmann's constant. So let's see the new point, pressure exerted by the gas. Before starting this article, consider a gas container or a cube. Here a gas it is filled and a number of gas molecules moving inside the cube. So the gas molecules are continuously moving randomly in the various directions, colliding with each other and hitting the walls of the box and bouncing back. So the molecules travels back toward the shaded wall again to collide with the shaded wall. So this one is the first length, it is the L, and bouncing back it is the length having the capital L. So the molecule travel distance of the twice L in between the two collisions. So the pressure exerted by a gas on the walls of a container results from the momentum transfer during the collisions of the gas molecules with the walls. The normal force on a wall by all the molecules per unit wall area, it is the gas pressure on the wall. So let's see from this the new point. It is the pressure of the ideal gas. Let's see this image. This one is the cube filled with a gas molecule. This one is the x-axis, y-axis and the z-axis. Here is the molecule having the mass m and moving with a velocity having the x component vx, y component vy and Z component it is the Vz. So here consider an ideal gas at a steady state temperature enclosed in a cubical container of length L. So here capital L is the side length, A it is the area, that means L square it is the area of the each face of a cube, and volume it is the V is equals to L cube, it is nothing but the volume, and small m it is the mass of the each molecule. So here consider a molecule moving with a velocity v1. So we can write the equation in terms of the three axes. That means for the first molecule v1 square is equals to v1x square, that means along the x component, plus v1y square along the y component, plus v1z square along the z component. So we can write the equation for velocity of the first particle. It is v1 square is equals to v1x square plus v1y square plus v1z square. So momentum having the formula, that means delta of P of x is equals to final momentum minus initial momentum. Momentum having the formula, we have to know that mass into the velocity. So we can write for the first molecule delta of P1 of x is equals to final momentum, that means it is having the negative sign, minus m v1x minus initial momentum, that means m of v1x. Simplifying this equation, we have to get minus 2 times m into the v1x. So here we have to consider the elastic collision. So negative sign here neglected. So change in the momentum having the value, it is the plus times 2m into the v1x. As we know that distance between right and the left wall, it is the capital L. So time between the successive collision with the right wall, we can write the equation, it is delta of t is equals to twice L divided by v1 of x. So from this average force, it is nothing but the average rate of change of momentum. That means this one is the momentum term divided by this is the time period. So we can write the equation twice m vx1 divided by the twice L vx1. Simplifying this equation, 2 gets cancelled. We have to write m v1x square divided by the capital L. So the net force, that means f of x is equals to f1 of x plus f2 of x up to the fn of x. So we can write, putting the value in the different form, we can write f of x is equals to m v1x square divided by the L plus m v2x square divided by the L plus m vnx square divided by the L. Simplifying this equation, we have to write m divided by the L, that means outside taking this common term, we have to get f of x is equals to m divided by the capital L into the bracket v1x square plus v2x square up to the vnx square. Remember this equation of the f of x. So we have to know that the pressure having the formula, that means force divided by the area. Area it is nothing but the L square. So we have to write the equation P of x is equals to f of x divided by the L square. F of x having the value we have seen in the previous slide. So putting the values of f of x in this equation, we have to write P of x is equals to m divided by the L cube into the bracket v1x square plus v2x square up to the vnx square. So L cube it is nothing but the volume. So we can write P of x is equals to m divided by the volume, that means capital V into the bracket v1x square plus v2x square up to the vnx square. This one is the for the x component. Similarly for the y component is the P of y, it is nothing but the m by v into the bracket v1y square plus v2y square up to the vny square. Similarly for the z component, it is P of z is equals to m by v v1z square plus v2z square up to the vnz square. So pressure is the same in the all directions. So we can write the equation P of x is equals to P of y is equals to P of z is equals to nothing but the simply P. So simplifying this equation, that means adding this term, we have to get P of x plus P of y plus P of z is equals to thrice P. So outside taking this P term, we have to get P is equals to 1 by 3 into the bracket P of x plus P of Y plus P of Z. So this one is the equation. So putting the values of P of X, P of Y and P of Z in this equation, we have to write P is equals to 1 by 3 into the bracket P of X having the value M by V into the bracket V1x square plus V2x square up to the Vnx square plus Py having the value M by V into the bracket V1y square plus V2y square up to the Vny square and Pz having the value M by V into the bracket V1z square plus V2z square up to the Vnz square. So simplifying this equation, taking outside the common term, we have to get P is equals to M divided by the thrice V into the bracket these are remains in this way. First bracket is the V1x square plus V2x square up to the Vnx square plus second bracket as it is V1y square plus V2y square up to the Vny square and third bracket as it is V1z square plus V2z square up to the Vnz square. Simplifying this term, this state, we have to write P is equals to M divided by thrice V, taking the first term, that means in the first bracket V1x square plus V1y square plus V1z square in the first bracket, second term, that means V2x square plus V2y square plus V2z square up to the n number of molecules, that means Vnx square plus Vny square plus Vnz square. So simplifying this equation, we have to get P is equals to M divided by the thrice V into the bracket V1 square plus V2 square up to the Vn square. So we have to know that mean square speed of the gas molecules having the formula V square bar is equals to V1 square plus V2 square up to the Vn square divided by the capital N. So taking outside the term, that means V1 square plus V2 square up to the Vn square, that means multiplication is made here n times V square bar. So putting the values in the equation, we have to get P is equals to 1 by 3 Nm divided by the volume, that means capital V into the V square bar. So we know that n times small m, that means number of molecules into the molecular mass, that means n of m is equals nothing but the mass of the gas, that means the capital M. So Nm, that means capital M divided by the V, it is nothing but mass divided by the volume, that means it is the density rho. So putting the values in this equation, we have to write the pressure having the new format of the equation P is equals to 1 by 3 rho into the V square bar. This is nothing but the pressure exerted by the gas molecules. Remember this formula once again. P is equals to 1 by 3 rho into the V square bar. So from this we solve one example. A gas in a cylinder is at a pressure capital P if the masses of all the molecules are made 1/3 of their original value and their speeds are doubled. Then find the resultant pressure. So this one is the problem. So let's see the given data first. Given data, it is the M2 is equals to M1 divided by the 3 and Vrms2 it is equals to 2 times Vrms1 as the speeds of the all molecules are doubled. So here we have to find out the pressure. We know that the formula it is the P is equals to 1 by 3 small m into the capital N divided by the V into Vrms square. So for the first, P1 is equals to 1 by 3 M1 N divided by V Vrms1 square. For the second, P2 is equals to 1 by 3 M2 N divided by the V Vrms2 square. So taking the ratio, we have to get P2 by P1 is equals to M2 by M1 into the second bracket Vrms2 square divided by the Vrms1 square. So simplifying this equation, we have to get P2 by P1 is equals to M2 by M1 into the bracket Vrms2 divided by Vrms1 whole bracket square. So putting the values of in this equation, we have to get M1 by 3 divided by M1 into the twice square. Solve this equation, we have to get simply 4 by 3. So we have to write P2 is equals to 4 by 3 into the P1. It is nothing but 4 by 3 into the capital P. This one is the example for the 2 marks. So from this, today's highlight point of this lecture, it is this one is the for your extra knowledge for the various entrance exam. Cooking gas cylinder contains LPG, that means liquefied petroleum gas, which is saturated, and as pressure of saturated vapors is independent of volume, the pressure of the gas coming out of the cylinder remains constant till the cylinder becomes empty. So this one is the for your extra knowledge for your various entrance exam. So today we friends here started the third topic of physics, that is kinetic theory of gases and the radiation. So today we will stop here. In the next video we see the new point of this topic.